So, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about the Cavs' troubles, but after last night's loss to the Lakers, Boston has dropped 4 straight headed into tonight's Clippers matchup. Stephen A., have the C's been overhyped by us?
I don't believe so. I think they're just going through a lull right now. It happens over the course of 82 games. They're still 34-14. Jason Tatum, 1 for 6 last night. Rookie. It happens. He'll be fine. You look at Jaylen Brown, 4 for 11. They combined for just 13 points on 5 for 17 shooting. I mean, they are definitely much, much better than that. So I'm not concerned about them. And more importantly, they defend. You're not going to see them giving up 108 points most night. I'm not worried about it. The C's have proven to me that they're legitimate. You got a guy in Kyrie Irving who's a flat-out superstar. There's no question in my mind. And so, and not only that, there was an aberration that took place. This kid, Kuzma, for the Los Angeles Lakers, let me tell y'all something right now. Whatever mistake people may speculate that Magic and Rob Pelinka made about Lonzo Ball, and that remains to be seen, they have certainly found a gem in Kyle Kuzma. This kid is special. Yep. And he's just a rookie, and you can see it's not just Max. I've seen his jumper improve as the season has progressed. His confidence is definitely elevated. He's got that kind of swag. It's very rare. Don't just look at his skill set. You're looking at a kid who wants it. Whatever that it is, he wants to be that dude. He wants to be the show.
4 years of college don't hurt, does it?
It's special, man. Kyle Kuzma is special.
And here where the Lakers are now
special.
Now not only thinking about moving Julius Randle, but also Larry Nance Jr. because of Kuzma and Ingram. And what does that mean? Maybe Paul George or someone really is looking at the Lakers.
Never know.
Let
me tell you something.
All right, look,
I'm looking at it with Kuzma. I can tell you that much.
Yep. The Celtics, Stephen A., have been overhyped. They're very good. I was very impressed early in the season, although I mentioned we'll see. It remains to be seen if the second unit could sustain that level of defensive play. It was unrealistic. They regressed to the mean, and so have the Celtics. Here's the problem with the Celtics. They have one great player. Kyrie Irving's a great player. That's one. Who's their other great player? I mean, we all know it takes 2. Even if you have LeBron James, it takes 2. And they got 1. I like Tatum a lot. He's going to be really good. He's already good. You know, I like Jaylen Brown. He's good. If Gordon Hayward was there, Gordon Hayward is really good. Al Horford's a really good player. None of them are great. Look, I didn't mention just one Hall of Famer just that. I mean, if Tatum has an incredible career or something, but no, they have one great player. They play very well. They play excellent defense. Could a team like that win a championship? Yeah, even in this era, you could win a championship, sure. But this is not like a juggernaut dynasty kind of team with one great player. Either Tatum becomes also a truly great Hall of Fame caliber player, or the Celtics got to go get one, Stephen A. Anthony Davis or someone like that. Because Hayward, really good, not quite good enough to pair with Kyrie and say that's a dynasty.
Max Kellerman, you talk about Hall of Fame, you talk about greatness or lack thereof or whatever the case may be. How old is Jason Tatum?
19, I want to say.
19. How old is Jaylen Brown?
21.
Babies.
Babies.
Yep.
What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. It's entire. Let me tell you something. Are we going to look? Can you definitively sit up there and say that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can't end up as superstars in the national basketball?
No, I'm not saying that.
When they're 19,
about this year.
I know you're not saying that. My point to you is that this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at guys, neither of whom was starting last year. This is your first-time starters. They're 34-14, and both are 21 or under. Excuse me, these brothers are legit because we're looking at what they're bringing to the table while they're babies.
Imagine if Tatum was in 4 years in school like Kuzma was. I mean, Tatum's already looking like this. Yes, that's why I said if one of those players, because you don't know which one, between Tatum, Brown, or someone else they may acquire, is going to become truly great, then yes, Boston can be hyped up to the stars, right? But at this moment, the idea of hyping Boston as though they're a legitimate threat to the Warriors, or if the Rockets beat the Warriors, the Rockets, I just disagree. They are one great player short. Great player, not very good. They got one in Kyrie. They need one more. He needs a crime partner as good as him. They don't have it right.
Well, my response to that would be they have the length to defend against Houston because Houston is perimeter shooters, obviously, and that's tough. And in the case of the Golden State Warriors, they actually defend against Golden State better than most teams in the league. And then you look at the East, and since there's a question about Cleveland and who they are and what they'll end up being, that's why we can't ignore Boston. Those 3 realities can't be ignored.